on a stream from Darklycan81. Z out. Here's a message from your favorite emperor, me.
Oh, the good shit.
Right, I've ordered one off of Amazon.
You shouldn't be spending money, Chris. Come on.
It's fine. I got Amazon gift cards for my birthday. I've got like nearly 50 quid on my Amazon account.
Oh, so is that you're now 14 instead of 13?
I wish.
As long as you had a good birthday, that's the main thing.
It would. Do you know what? I still think the highlight of it, because I didn't do anything. I stayed at home all day. The highlight was the birthday podcast.
I do apologise I couldn't get on when you were doing it yourself, but I managed to pop on Gilbert's, and it was nice actually to finally meet and talk to Dead Guy as well.
Yeah, no, guy, it was honestly like both of those streams. I came when we finished on the Fulcrum one, I was still like laughing. Like my cheeks were hurting because I was laughing for solidly for 2 hours. It was brilliant.
To be honest, I think Dead Guy got a little bit excited when I showed him all that turtle stuff.
Yeah, I think he went off and had a bit of alone time.
Yeah. No, sure. I'll show them off again because a lot of guys never seen what we got kind of thing. But I did get a partial as well, so I got a couple of things I've been kind of looking at due to other folk talking about them.
I've got a busy day tomorrow.
I'm the same. I'm trying to got things to do. So,
well, I'm getting everything set up for the stream on Saturday tomorrow, mainly because I've got work Saturday morning. I'm coming home. I'm napping, ready for the 12-hour stream. So I don't really want to be rushing around Saturday afternoon trying to make sure I've got everything ready.
Right, exactly. Well, before we get hanging, we're kind of talking about thingy, but welcome to another live stream Thursday. I do apologise that we didn't do one last week, but I had a little family emergency, but everything's good now, hopefully.
Families are more important than streams.
Oh, I mean, I could have probably still did it, but I wasn't in the head case for it.
No, that's fair enough.
But we've got Peaky on tonight. Now he's officially 14.
I wish I was 14.
Peaky's doing a live stream on Saturday, so I kind of brought him on just so if he wants to kind of promote it a little bit, talk about it a little bit.
Yeah.
We're going for the next hour anyway. I need to get up early tomorrow. I've got a few things to do. So, and I've got a few bits to show off that I did show them off last night on John's stream, but we'll show them off again. Chris probably already seen half the stuff. Well, especially the turtle stuff.
They have.
But I did I got a couple of bits in the post, and I picked a couple of things up today. So how are you? How's your week been this week?
It's been, to be honest, I've had a good week. I had work all week, and surprisingly, and I don't know why, and it was quite scary, I've been in a good mood at work. I don't honestly. I got a lot of people who've asked if I'm okay. Honestly, I don't know at this point because I'm scaring myself with how good of a mood.
It could be the change of the weather because, man, we know we've not really had the best summer, but we did have a few weeks that it was a bit overpowering.
Yeah.
And I know I've got a few folk that I work with, and as soon as the cold weather comes in, it's like the they start getting the giggles, and it's like, whoa, what's going on? I think it's just a change of the air.
I think I'm probably excited for this weekend as well, because obviously, like I said, I've got the stream on Saturday.
Exactly. It's a good cause that you're doing, Chris.
And then Sunday, I'm going go-karting with my mates for my birthday. So it's going to be quite a good weekend, I think. I'm going to be tired Sunday because obviously I finish at 10:30 a.m. on Sunday. And then having to nap. And then I have to leave the house for free to get to my mate's house so we can go go-karting, because we've got to be at the go-kart place for 3:30. So
you're basically going to have a power nap. You can always have a power nap on the bus or the train, whatever you're taking.
In a lift.
Or you can just have a quick 5 minutes.
I've got to go 30 minutes up the road, so I probably won't nap in the car. I can't sleep in the car, so I'll have a power nap. I'll down gallons of Red Bull if I have to. I'll inject Red Bull into my system if I have to.
Oh, you can drink that piss water that you drink.
Oh, Prime. Prime's that's not the energy drink though. That's not an energy drink. It's a hydration drink.
No, but you do get the energy drink.
Yeah, I may pop into Tesco's tomorrow and get a couple more. I've got 4 bottles here next to me. I might grab a couple more because that's probably what I'm going to be drinking the most during the stream. That, and probably drinking a few cans of energy drink as well.
I thought you were going to say beer. I was going to say, wait, no.
I don't drink, do I? So
I'm going to say, and I've got to be in the mood to have a beer. I don't. Well, when you're in like your 20s, man, you used to like love to go out and every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. When Sunday sessions used to be amazing.
Well, come February, I would be sober for 2 years. So
because I look after the wee boy for my sister at night time, and it's not worth the risk, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I don't bother with it anymore. Occasionally, I'll have a beer or something, but
yeah,
you've got to be in the mood for it nowadays. It's not the same as you were when you were 20 years ago. I'm going to say.
Yeah.
You're probably about 15 years ago. back of the bike shed.
Back in the heyday. We got anyone in the chat, Baz?
We've got Ronaldo.
Oh, our favourite robot, which I can confirm, Rolando isn't actually a robot because I've spoken to him.
He's been on Cat's stream the last couple of nights.
Yeah, he has.
I have just stopped by, and it's nice to actually hear a proper voice. You're expecting to hear the robot voice.
A voice behind the channel.
Oh, definitely. Let's see if your money paper. What? They let kids smoke in the UK?
Yeah.
We've got Ian. That's all we've got there now.
Oh. I did throw it in the Discord. So
last time I went what was Ian saying? Once it loads up. Last time I got carted, I crashed it.
Are you sure you're okay to steer your wheelchair, Ian? Because how often do you crash that?
Well, seeing Ian's new wheelchair, man, it's a 4x4.
Oh, is it?
No, he sent pictures yet, man. It's got tracks and everything on it, man.
Is that so? If he hits something, he can just go over it?
Yeah, basically.
Fair enough.
I think he decided to get it because he was fed up with folk walking in front of him, and he was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna
hit them and just go over them."
Oh, definitely.
Dave, when's Dave joining us?
He says he's hopefully be on about 9:30. Hopefully, had a few things to do. He wasn't long in when I gave him my phone earlier on. He's had a busy day today.
Oh, bless him.
He did say he'll try and go on for about 8:30 if he can. I didn't blame him. He's been busy the last few months, kind of thing.
Yeah, he's
with,
been doing a lot of toy fairs, hasn't he?
with toy fairs and try to get stuff organised. I believe he's going on holiday soon as well, so he's trying to get stuff sorted for that as well. You know what life is, man. You plan to do something and something else.
Yeah.
As you can say, that happened to me last week, man. I was up for this, and then you get that phone call, and it kind of just puts you in a downward spiral.
Yeah.
But hopefully everything will work out tomorrow, like. So what have you got planned for Saturday then?
What for the
for your stream?
So
he's a bad
I've decided I'm not. Oh God, what's he?
I don't know if you'll see it as like, was it evening all? Bad man offering wee PK cigarettes. I have only been through 3 wheelchairs in a year.
No, so I decided this week, basically, as I've been getting like the little things sorted for it, that I'm not doing any like challenges for certain donations on this one.
No, because I think that's what killed you the last time, man.
Yeah, that's because they were chilly ones. But I'm thinking maybe for the next one I do next year, I will probably maybe do challenges or maybe not. I'm not quite sure. We'll see. I'm going to see how this stream does, because obviously I've changed it up from the last stream I did early in the year, where it was kind of like an open mic type situation. I'm not having that this time. I'm kind of like I'm doing what kind of like what Salacious done with Cat Stream, where he had different segments and like the people that were on those segments kind of like ran that segment. The only like segments that other people aren't running that I've got guests on is the Fulcrum Entertainment segment. I've kind of changed that, so like I'm running that and I'm showing Gilbert what our primary schools were like. So I've got Gilbert on for 2 hours now. I'm gonna put the new schedule out hopefully tomorrow, because I've had to amend it because we've had a couple of dropouts. We've not got the culture cast segment.
Yeah, and I agree with Jonathan. I think doing that challenge right at the beginning fucked you up for the rest of it.
Yeah,
super spicy shit right at the start of the stream just messed you up and killed the stream, as does having. Oh fuck.
So we're not having the culture cast segment now because Brian's had to pull out, which I'm not going to tell the reason why.
I know why. I know
you obviously, yeah, you will know. But I said to him, it's not an issue because what he's got going on is more important than my stream. So I was like, do you know what? That's absolutely fine, mate. You take care of you. Don't worry about that. So I've got Gilbert on for 2 hours now. So the first hour I've got Gilbert on, I'm showing him like what our primary schools were like. And like,
they just send me the link, and if I'm free at that time, and I'll pop on, and at least I'll give you somebody else to come in.
Yeah. I mean, the link will be in my Discord anyway, Baz. So just join when you can. And then the second hour of Fulcrum part, I'm showing him the British kids TV. I'm gonna be teaching Gilbert all about what we watched as kids growing up. Then we've got Nick on.
In what 90s?
Yeah. So I'm mainly showing Gilbert the 90s and the noughties TV shows.
And this is what I watched. Was it Rosie and Jim?
Oh, I used to love Rosie and Jim. And then I've got Nick on hosting an APD quiz. We've got so far, I think the confirmed guests are we've got Miss Detty coming on, we've got Christian coming on, and he's going to talk to Kat about coming on for it as well. And then we're no longer having the Super Awesome Geek Show Jeopardy segment because he's had to drop out. But I said that's not an issue. I've already spoken to him anyway and said that on the next stream I do next year, I'll message him first.
Because I was on John's stream last night and we were kind of talking about it after we're finished, and he's like, I've not even thought about this. I've not even asked anybody for guests, kind of thing.
Yeah, no, it's not. I'm gonna. So I've already said to him that he gets first pick on a segment for the next charity stream. So I will message him first about getting her on set and getting everything rolling in his segment. Then I'll work all the other segments around that. So Nick's gonna talk to Kat for me about coming on, and she's gonna build a puzzle live, and then I've asked if Detty wants to stay on as well, and if anybody else wants to jump in as well during that segment, I'll just drop them the invite link. It's not an issue. Then we've got a spooky hour with Tasha with T.
Nice.
So she's going to be hosting a spooky hour. I'm then going to be doing some strange and mysterious stories live after that. So kind of keeping in with like the spooky theme, because that's like it's the early morning for us, so it's going to be quite late at night for the Americans. So I thought we'll have a bit of a spooky theme for that.
Well, technically, the time, like, depending on what part of the states the guys are fair. I know like Shabby, and it's usually 2 o'clock in the mornings, like 9 o'clock. 2 o'clock in the morning for us is like 9 o'clock his time.
So like a spooky theme for those kind of hours I thought was quite a good idea. I'm then going to be hosting. I may change it, but at the moment I'm thinking about hosting some party games. So like people can join in and we'll play some like online party games type situation. Then we got Dead Guy Productions coming on for 2 hours, which I think he's planning on doing kind of like a trivia segment, and then he's doing something else for his other hour. Then I've got you and Ian on just after Dead Guy. So we're going to be talking all about the 80s.
I'll need to make sure my alarm's set, even though I'm not. I should be working that day, but I've got it off. But I need to make sure my alarm's still set, so I get up in time.
So I've got you guys coming on for a 80s, 90s, and noughties toy talk. So we're going to be talking all about the toys that came out during that era, and if we ever got any of those ones that were out. And then at 10:30, I'll be finishing up the stream. So like the 10 till 10:30 will be kind of, finishing up, wrapping up, thanking everybody for coming in, and like thanking everyone for the donations and the support and everything, that kind of thing. And then that's where it will finish at 10:30. So for those who don't know the charity that I'm doing it all for, it's for a local charity that's in the same like county as me, called Daisy's Dream, and they help families with young children through bereavement and serious illness in the family. So if they've lost, a family of young children has lost a mum, a dad, a brother, sister, aunt, uncle, grandparents, they kind of help support the mum and dad, or like the parent and the child at the same time. So they'll help support the parent or whoever like is the guardian of the child in how they can help when they're it's just them and the child at home and there's no one else there. And they also help the child go through kind of like all the emotions, all of like the processes, like help them understand what grief is and like what all the feelings that they may have it kind of is. And by doing that, they host one-to-one sessions with the family, with like the mum and dad and the child. So they'll do like one-on-ones. They'll give resources to the kids, so like little books that are aimed at children of young ages, and they'll help give resources to the parents as well. They also host kind of like weekend and day events where a massive group of all of the families that are receiving support will get together. The kids can kind of have fun also while going through all of the processes. So they like to the kids have some kind of childhood while they're going through all of this. So They do fun activities with the kids. They all sorts of that, and then they help with. Then the parents usually go off on their own at that time as well and go through. Like, you know, parents can have a chat and they can talk to each other about how they're going through it and how they're dealing with everything.
Oh, nice.
So all the money that we'll be raising on the stream will be going towards the one-to-one sessions, the resources, and those day events, because they do cost a lot of money. So that's kind of why we're raising money. And for anyone who's wondering what the donation goal is, it's the same as my last stream, is £1,000. I think that's a good, kind of like a good, you know, good goal to try and aim for. If we don't hit the goal, it doesn't matter. We've still raised money, and I'm still going to feel, you know, a lot of, you know, I will warn you, I probably will get emotional during the stream, no matter what goal we hit, whether we hit the goal, whether we don't, or whether we go over it. I am going to be donating into it as well. Anyway, I have money put aside, especially for this, that I'm going to be throwing in during the stream as well. And for anyone who's wondering why I've chosen this charity in particular, it's because I've had first-hand experience with them. Back in 2001, I lost my brother, who died at the age of 10. I was 7 at the time. I was almost 8. And basically, they helped me go through. It was the first kind of death I ever experienced in my family. So at that young age as well, and the first death, I had no clue. I did not go to school for quite a while of my time, because of, I just didn't know how to handle everything. I didn't know how to process everything. And obviously at the time, the school completely understood. Obviously the school knew everything, and you know, they tried to help support when I did go back. And the charity, when I used to go there, I don't know if they still do it, but they used to do a weekend camp event where we went to like this big house called Upton Court. We stayed over the house from the Friday to the Sunday. The parents didn't stay there. It was just the kids. We were all supervised by adults anyway. And basically what they'd done with us, they'd done like team building exercises. We did like base building. We did like archery and all kind of things like that. And the parents ended up joining us on the final day anyway. And it was amazing fun. And it's kind of like what I like about this charity, that they try to keep childhood in the childhood during that time. They also, again, I don't know if they still do it, but at Christmas, we used to go to a village hall and do like a big Christmas event where they'd have arts and crafts. They'd have like a buffet spread. They'd have like a Santa would come and give presents out to all the kids.
Oh, nice.
And they used to also do a Easter event as well, where they used to book slots at a local zoo, and we used to have a massive picnic outside in the car park on the grass, and kind of, you know, you used to be able to chat with everybody that you already knew or make new friends there. And then you're allowed to go into the zoo and explore and, you know, catch up with a coffee and stuff like that while you're going around the zoo. And honestly, like, I've already spoken to the charity about this as well, but the official announcement comes out on the stream on Saturday. But I'll give you a little bit of it now. Is that I've decided that every year, for those who don't know, I made a decision to make 2 charity streams a year, one at the beginning, one towards the end, like I'm doing this year. One of those streams every year is going to be for this charity. They're going to be a permanent charity slot.
Oh, nice.
So the charity stream, I'm probably going to do it at the same time every year. So around about this time will be for this charity, Daisy's Dream. And then
this comes in nice for Christmas, so it gets some Christmas.
I had a bit of a think about it before I spoke to the charity about it, but I was messaging the CEO. There's me and the CEO have been backwards and forwards during this whole time, where after I had a kind of like a meeting with them, Me and the CEO have been in contact nearly once a week, and that I spoke to her about it, and I said that I've made the decision to keep you guys as a permanent charity stream. So every year I'll raise money for you guys, and she was like kind of like amazed that I had made that decision. I said that I have personal experience. This is kind of a big thing for me, so I want to try and do my
Probably
best.
looking at you and saying, "This 14-year-old is from and want to do this every year." I can't believe it.
Yeah, I want to do my best to raise as much money for them as I can on a platform where I can try and send out a good message to everybody.
Right.
I'm in the link in the description on the stream. I've put the website, so if anybody wants to go and join the stream, if they want to go and check out the website and check out the charity, then they're free to do so. The donation link will also be in the description, and it will also be permanently pinned in the chat as well. So I won't have any issue finding the donation link. Any issues on doing the donation page, just ask me and I'll try and help you through it. Because I know it's not on a Just Giving page. You donate directly through their website. So I'm quite happy about that. Or if you feel comfortable to and you can't also do it, you're free to PayPal me the money, and I'll put the donation in your name. If you're happy for me to do that, I'm more than happy to help people out with that if they need to. I'll probably direct message you my PayPal email address because I don't want it out there on the internet, because otherwise I'll have randoms coming in requesting money. So I'll more than happy to help anybody out with the donation page if and when they need to. I may show off the donation page on the streams just so people know kind of like what it looks like before they go to it. But yeah, I've recorded about a 4-minute clip to play at the start of the stream, so that will play when I start at 9:30. So I'm going for a bit longer than 12 hours really. So I'm doing from 9:30 till 10:30. But that's only because I'm doing the start up at 9:30 and I'm closing until 10:30. So, and also for those wondering, at 9:30 at the start of the stream, I will also be setting up my food dehydrator. For those who don't know, I've done a couple of videos on it where I've dehydrated random things. I've made a small selection of what I'm going to be dehydrating. It's mainly fruit. So I'll be setting that up and having that on next to me, and then I'll be constantly checking
that's
on
the
it.
Snacks for the next 12 hours then.
Well, so it's probably going to be a good portion into the stream until like all the stuff is obviously done. But fruit dehydrates quicker than anything else because of the amount of juice and water that there is in it, and the temperature or the dehydrator you need to put it on. It's the quickest thing to dehydrate. So it'll either be at the end during the finish and wrap up segment, or it might be halfway through the stream that I'll be taste testing the fruit. I think I've already taste tested the fruit.
Actually, we have a weird guest in the back.
Is it Dave?
What it is? I think it's I think it's the Terror Bear or something.
Oh, he's got the mask out again.
It's Darth Bear. That is freaky, that mask.
It is.
But before we kind of get a little bit too, I think, do you have anything new in this week, Chris?
No.
I think that's what a lot of folk are looking for, to see what new stuff we've all picked up.
No, nothing.
Not even get nothing new for your birthday. That's bad.
I mean, I did, but nothing like great. I've already shown it off on my stream last week.
I can't even remember what you showed off last week. You showed
I got the new camera that I'm using now. So I now have, instead of me doing everything through webcam, I now have a proper camera to record on. So that's what I'm using now, which I already think is way better.
Yeah, you can tell.
I've already made quite a number of purchases for it. So I've now got a microphone to go on the top of it that plugs into it, ready for when I'm out and about recording. I've just ordered, as we started the stream, a little light to go on the top. So when I'm sat here, I have a light pointing on me. I've brought a battery charger for it that came with 2 extra batteries. So I now have 4 batteries for my camera, and they're all fully charged. So if I ever do go out at the moment, I have batteries ready. I've bought a little SD card storage case which holds 24 micro SD cards, because if I'm out vlogging and I'm out an entire day like I was when I went to London, and if I ever go to conventions, I'm probably going to fill up SD cards quite quickly. So if I'm constantly recording like I have been when I go and do days out and stuff, I have backup SD cards, and I also have. So it comes in like 2 sides. There's like 12 on one, 12 on the other. My plan is to get a little small label printed out saying empty, and then another one saying full. So then once one SD card's full, I'll transfer it over to the full side. So then I know which ones are full, which ones are empty, and I'll have it all properly laid out. I've got a tripod. So I've got a little small tripod, which counts as like a selfie stick. So when I'm out vlogging, I don't have to actually hold the camera. I can, kind of like aim it away from me. GeForce, check your Instagram messages. I DM'd you earlier. Now I've seen you. I can tell you, check your DMs. I messaged you.
Oh, you're not been sending them double pictures again, are you?
No, it's about the stream on Saturday. And then I'm constantly, at the moment, I think I've found a new obsession to buy for, because I'm just constantly looking at camera equipment now.
So does this mean that you're finally going to open up your OnlyFans? Because now you've got a better camera.
No. What I like about this camera as well is it has a little screen that comes out on the side. So if I'm vlogging myself, I can see what I'm recording. Right. So that's very handy. And I see it records in 4K as well, which my phone doesn't even do 4K. So
that's going to be they're going to be scary videos, because we'll get to actually see what you properly look like.
Yeah, God forbid. I'm recording because I've got it plugged into my camera, my PC. It's only recording in 720 because of how it goes through the camera, goes through the PC. I got Flash Gordon on DVD.
Oh, you're going to get that one signed, you were saying?
Yeah, I'm taking it to Comic-Con next month, and I'm going to get Brian Blessed to sign the DVD.
Nice.
Because I was trying to find something Brian Blessed to get signed, and they don't do the character he played in Phantom Menace, the head Gungan. They don't have a figure of him. I was like, they could have taken that, but they don't. At least I haven't managed to find one. But it's fine. I'm getting the DVD signed. I have got Blackadder complete collection as well, which I may take to see if he'll sign that as well, because he was in Blackadder Series 1. For those who don't know, he played the King. I got, what else did I get? I can kind of see it all. I got a t-shirt. I got, what else did I get? I got Amazon gift cards. So I've got like 50 quid on Amazon at the moment that I can spend, which I haven't been using. I've been using money out of my bank account instead of the gift card balance. So I'm bleeding my bank account dry when I should be bleeding the gift account balance. Yeah, that's all right. Oh, I got chocolate, which I ate almost immediately. That's about it, really. What else do you get for someone who's just turned 30? It's like, I've already thrown hints to my mum and dad what I want for Christmas. So I was like, the new Spider-Man game that's just come out on PlayStation. So I really want to play it, but I don't have a PlayStation. I was like, really want a PlayStation 5 so I could play Spider-Man 2. I was like, I'll make good use of Spider-Man 2 in the PlayStation because I can do content and I can put YouTube videos out with it. I was like, so I really need a PlayStation 5 for content reasons, not for anything else. It's just for content. That's been the whole week's conversation regarding the PlayStation 5. It's just constantly talking about it because I was like, maybe they'll get me one, but if not, I'll buy one myself at some point. But yeah, I'm going go-karting on Sunday with a load of mates, and apparently they've all got me birthday presents. So
where did you message G on Instagram?
Yeah, I think it was Instagram.
Because he says he's not got any messages for you.
What?
So how are we, Dave?
I'll message you now, GeForce.
All good?
I kind of went on a bit of a tangent then. I'm so sorry, Dave.
Go on.
But if the speaker's got nothing, and I'm assuming you have nothing new?
Who? Me?
Yeah. You have anything
All
new?
wrestling.
All wrestling as usual. You want to show anything off, or you just give me 1 second?
GeForce. Your Instagram is GeForce Racing 20, yeah? I did message the right account.
It's that scary face.
Okay, no, he's got it.
Oh, that's a weird looking belt.
It's the when Stone Cold had his smoking skull belt. That was the concept art for the Rock's belt.
That's cool, like weird but cool.
Yeah, so there's that one. Talking about AEW, we got the green guy.
Oh, Luchasaurus.
That's me in the mornings.
You got the Luchas.
The Luchador ones for that liner look awesome, like.
And then Boss Fight Studios also did like wrestling figures.
Or I'll be asking for them.
And then Boss Fight does wrestling figures, and that's the Boss Fight Studio ones.
Oh, nice.
So there is a slight difference, a slightly smaller and more better.
Aye, but the boss fight ones, are they got more articulation?
Yes.
More accessories as well, aren't they?
Yep. And since I know your cousin was going to be on, so you've got stage 1 and newer stage for Becky Lynch.
Oh, didn't he show them to GeForce?
He'll
be hiding in our bushes.
Something for the Scottish guy in the family, or the guy who's left on screen, the bald head.
Oh, Ronda.
Is that Ronda Rousey?
Ronda Rousey.
Do you know what? Just throwing that out there. She's hot.
Is that one?
She could put me in all those wrestling. She could put me in all those wrestling positions.
I don't think you say you would be able to handle it. I don't think you'd be able to handle her.
Oh, I could handle Ronda Rousey easily.
Yeah, easily. The Bella twins?
Nah, they don't compare to Ronda Rousey.
Okay. Well, like Charlotte Flair in a blue robe or red tights.
I'll take her in the red outfit.
1 sec. Is that better in blue for you?
Oh no, blue. I'm a sucker for blue.
And then basically she did dress up as Harley Quinn once, but I didn't have that version for it.
Come on. Right. I've actually been tempted to buy a couple of those figures and actually try and.
Last time I showed you off the chamber, well, I've got now a complete one in. It came through the post today.
Oh, nice.
Hell in a Cell.
Yeah. No, it's an elimination chamber.
2 weeks ago, I thought it was a new fanny bought itself. Until he opened it up and realised it was a wrestling ring.
I thought it was a Roomba.
And it's something different, completely weird. You've got Roman Reigns in a little, whatever they're called.
Oh, the wee mini. Was that Funko that done them?
Something like that. So, you can't see him, so there you go. and then
Oh, nice.
another company.
He was a harder one to get, like.
And then basically that came through the post today, a wig for one of the wrestlers.
All right.
That's the short version, Baz. I have got a load more, but there you go.
Come on.
Go on, Baz. Show off what you got.
Peaky, your channel is Peaky Era
No.
Productions again on Saturday night at 10 o'clock, is it?
9:30, but yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
So, P&M's has done it again. So, they are now selling these. So,
I've seen these.
I kind of, and you already seen these, Chris, but I kind of went a little bit daft on Saturday. So, I got him. I got Heavy Metal Raph. I got Ray Fillet. I got just a normal Mikey. I got Sewer Samurai Leo. I got Space Cadet Raph. Then I got a package that come in. I don't know if the wee one's watching this, but he's been asking me for Dragon Ball for like all month, for nearly a month.
Oh, it's Vegeta.
So I finally got him.
Super Saiyan God Vegeta as well.
So finally got him one because a couple of weeks ago, a certain figure off my shelf disappeared. And it was a Dragon Ball figure that I realised, like, wait a minute, there's something missing off that shelf, and that's what it was. Because he's happened to mention it. Yeah, it's in his school bag. And it's like, little fucker. So I got him that. So you'll get that tomorrow because they were meant to arrive between 1 and 4 and never arrive until fucking 7:30. Then I got Hiachi from the one of the Tekken lines.
Nice.
Is he meant to be? Is he meant to be in the box backwards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I got.
That's a weird. That's a weird packaging design then.
So I couldn't get father. I had to get father and son. Pity they haven't done the grandson yet. Jin. But hopefully they do more. I hope Gabe Dimension does more of these. Like, I like that it comes with round 1, and he comes with ready.
So you put them next to each other, they can spot in the box.
Is that round 1 and ready like printed on the box, or does that actually like?
No, it's an actual film, and so you could actually have them displayed, kind of like if you were doing a fight. I need to speak to G-Force about a display kind of thing.
You could use, the figure stands I used to have. The grabber that used to go around the waist. You could try that, but have it so it holds it. Obviously, so the ready and the round 1 and the fight bit are horizontal, and then the stand is kind of like.
The good thing about it is that there is a stand with them, but I think it's for the
figure.
No, for the actual film in round 1 and ready. But I was looking at figure stands because I really want to open those up. The
figure stands would probably work.
And then,
I don't think I have any anymore. I think I got rid of them all, or else I would have.
I got the X-Men and Dark Phoenix as well.
Ooh. Are you keeping that on card?
Yeah. All these ones that I pick up, they usually get kicked.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing with my 2 Marvel Legend on the cards. As I'm keeping them on the cards. I wanted to see if I can get a little display box for them.
No, I just like you could probably open them up, kind of thing. If you watch what you're doing, you could probably open it without damaging the card, But
no,
as you can see, the card. I mean, I love this card art. That's where I kind of got a spare Sentinel, so I could actually have one open. But I mean, I didn't pay a lot for these Sentinels when they were doing them. And then today I found Bomb Burst from Transformers Legends.
It's Legacy, not Legends.
Legacy, sorry.
Learn to read.
I can't read to say myself. Because I mean, when he's one of the... Oh, what was the name of that toy line again? And the Sky to sell as human or humanoids, and then it was actually a robot inside. What was it? Oh, that's going to bug me now. And then I seen this. Game was selling this. Game had this in the day for 14 quid.
The green bunny.
Yeah. I don't mean, to me, the figure doesn't look that great, but I don't know if it's just because it's in a box and.
Box art's better than the figure.
But I kind of have been after this one, but I don't think he's worth 27 quid. But Game they did have quite a few good deals on the day, but it's like you didn't want to start. Because they had a lot of they did have other Star Wars figures reduced as well. The Princess Leia one was reduced as well. They had another. What was the other one? They had more of the. Oh, I've got them up there. Was it the one that comes with the currency line? They had more of them in as well. Some of them were between $7.99 to 20 quid a figure. And I did have. I was tempted to buy the Trainees Morpher as well. They had that for 60 quid.
Not bad.
I was kind of I was tempted. I never had the money on me, but I was tempted to use the card, use the bank card. I was like, should I, or should I not? See, I kind of Jonathan was saying is that character went on clearance quite a lot because nobody was buying them. I'm quite surprised it took Game so long to think. I don't think he was worth 27 quid.
What I found with Game is like whenever I looked at there, because I don't have a Game near me, but I'll quite often look on their website into their clearance, and they're very late on catching up with when toys go on. So when we see like other toy sites put stuff on clearance, Game are really like way behind on that. Like they'll then put them on clearance like 2-3 months later. So Game just take a really long time on putting their stuff like toys down to clearance.
I think it depends on when they actually get them in.
Yeah, I think that might also be it.
Because the only reason I went to Game the day was to see if they actually had any of the 97 X-Men figures in yet. There was none on their website, but half the time you can look on Game's website, there's nothing there that thing, and then you go into the shop and it's basically sitting on the shelf.
Yeah. I'm actually going. Next week. It's payday for me, and I'm going to a town where there has a Game, so I may pop in there.
Because I want the Rogue, and I want the Storm from the 97 line.
If I see them, do you want me to grab them for you and ship them up to you?
Such a sale, man. I can wait for them, Chrissy. I'm not in a big hurry, but to me, the Rogue looks like the Rogue. That's how Rogue should have been. We've not really had a decent. In my opinion, we've not actually had a decent Rogue figure.
I also like the Rogue from. It's from the animated series, yeah.
Yes.
I prefer that Rogue over the live action Rogue we had in the original X-Men trilogy, because that Rogue we had in the animated show was how Rogue was in the comics.
I do have a Rogue figure, but it's the one from I think it's Colossus, the Colossus Boulder Wave line.
Mm.
That's, to me, that was like one of the better ones. But man, some of the ones that have come out, it's nothing like Rogue.
No. Yeah, no,
And
like I said, I don't like
form as well that they've brought for the
when-
97. That she's got
when
the
it comes to,
mohawk.
like, when it comes to like on-screen Rogue, I do prefer that. I like the original X-Men cartoon, but I also like the Rogue from X-Men Evolutions, where she's kind of like a bit gothy.
Yeah.
I quite like that. I quite like that Rogue as well.
Palpatine.
But that Rogue from X-Men Evolutions still kind of had
selling stock crazy cheap.
right. That Rogue from X-Men Evolutions also had the same kind of like characteristics as what the Rogue did from the original show.
Mm-hmm.
But she was a little bit more gothy and a little bit more kept away from everybody else. Maybe I just have a thing for goth girls. Maybe. I don't know.
What was the toy fair you're going to, Pete? Are you in next month?
Reading Comic Con.
Any good?
The past two that I've been to. So I went to one in I went to one in 2018 because that's when I met Aaron from who does Empire Toys. That's where I met him, and that's where I got the OG Megazord. I can never do the camera positioning.
Yeah.
That's where I got the OG Megazord from, so I bought it from him. And then I went to the one in 2019. And then I went to the one, I think that was it, because then COVID hit. And then the venue that they use, they use like a sports centre. And they do like a leisure centre, and they're doing the same thing this year. But the leisure centre that they used to use was going through like a major refurb. So like it was basically getting knocked down and rebuilt.
Yeah.
Because when I went in 2019, half the car park was cornered off for all the building work. So obviously, unless I don't know if that building work is now complete, because obviously I don't go to that side of Reading. But they found a new venue, so they usually do it for the Saturday and Sunday, but they're only doing it for the Saturday this year.
How many stalls?
I don't know. I've seen they haven't confirmed everything yet because we're still a month away. They're probably going to start revealing more, like coming up to like when the event is, because it's towards the end of November. But I've seen the guest list. They've got obviously Brian Blessed's there. Greedo's going to be there. So I've got a Greedo figure. I bought this one.
Yeah.
So I bought a Greedo figure to get signed because I thought, do you know what? I'll get a Greedo figure. Why not? They've got.
Everyone has a thing for.
I think everyone does have a thing for goth chicks. You're right. Yeah, I do mean any. You're right. Again, God, stop attacking me like this. Right, who else is going? The guy who done, who played Winnie the Pooh in that horror movie they done. Like he got done all the suit acting and he done the stunt work for it as well. So they got the suit actor for and he's going to have the costume there for photo opportunities. So I'm gonna get a photo with a killer Winnie the Pooh. I've got to do it. They've got, I think, a guy from Harry Potter's going to be there. Thankfully, I haven't seen anything about the gladiators being there, and I'm kind of happy about that because, like, past couple of times when I've been, every year they've had some of the original gladiators there, and like. There's like 6 of them that go, and they take up like a lot of space where other guests can come. And like the very first one I went to, they had like a Q&A session, and they overran by an hour and a half. and they all the other Q&A sessions got pushed back because the gladiators were just they were kind of like hogging the limelight and hogging the spotlight.
Like that guy does, okay?
Yeah, it was like kind of like, why do that to other guests? Like, you're not only affecting other guests, you're affecting all the attendees or the people that have gone. You know, I had no interest in meeting any of the gladiators. Exactly, Jonathan. Does anyone care about the gladiator people? I watched it when I was a kid, but it doesn't hold as much meaning for me to be able to go meet them.
So technically, you want to get the toys now and smash them up the wall.
Well, yeah, because last time I went, I didn't come back with a lot, but I did. That's where I got my box cutting knife.
Well, be careful with that. You're not old enough to use that.
I quite like it because it's kind of got like the Spider-Man pattern on it.
Oh, he's quite
But
nice.
I'm hoping he's going to be there because I want another knife for my collection. But yeah, I'm going for toy collect. I'm going for see what toy stalls are there and see whatever merch stalls are there. And also, I'm going to be making a vlog, so I'm going to be making content there. So it's like £9 for the ticket. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Jonathan. I'm glad you agree with me. But yeah, for £9 a ticket, I can't go wrong. Like the past couple of years,
that's pretty decent tax. That's one of the cheapest. It's cheaper than the NEC Birmingham now. It's damn good.
Other years, like the past couple of years that I've been to, the tickets were like £12.50. So like, I don't know if they've reduced the price because maybe the centre that they're using is a little bit smaller. But honestly, I don't mind because it'd be my third convention this year that I'll be going to, and I want to go to more anyway. So next year I want to go to I'm going to go hit Insomnia Gaming Convention again. That'll be up in Birmingham. I've already applied for Creator Pass for all 4 days. So if I get into that, and I'll be there for all 4 days. I don't know if I'm going to go to the same gaming convention I just went to in October, like a couple of weeks back, because I came back from there and I felt really disappointed in it. Like I was expecting to be able to do a lot of content wise, not just the vlog, but I was hoping to be able to record maybe some little videos, maybe some shorts. There was just nothing there for content wise to do. So I felt really disappointed. No, there was only 20 merch stalls. There was only 20 stalls there selling stuff.
20 videos then. One short per video.
I'm sorry, half of them weren't even like pop culture merch or gaming merch. It was all like one store was all like handcraft, like homemade candles. It's like, why come to a gaming convention?
Sweet stall. Yeah.
No, there wasn't even a sweet stall.
There's drink stall.
Huh?
Normally drinks is the other one.
There was a bar there.
Yeah.
No, there was no sweet like stall there like there has been previously. There was no there wasn't even a pop figure stall. And like every year there's been like one big stall that takes up probably the space of 4 merch stalls selling pops. Wasn't there this time. A lot of the merch stalls were selling Pokemon, like collecting cards, like Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball Z cards. Like, a lot of the stalls are just selling them because they're hot at the moment. Like people want them. So like that's what a majority of the stalls were. I've got no interest in those. So I came back only spending £30 from the convention. I bought a T-shirt, which I do every year anyway, and I bought some little thumbstick things to go on my Xbox controller. So I bought Assassin's Creed ones.
Nice.
I went there with £400 and I only spent 30.
I've done that toy fairs, man. I've went and it's just there's been plenty of stalls there, but it's just like there's nothing there that.
So instead of going to that one
that you went with kind of thing.
Instead of going to that one next year, I'm tempted to go to MCM Comic Con. because I've done small gaming. I've done obviously like the small comic convention, but I haven't done like a big one like MCM. So
It's this week. If anyone ain't wondering, it's this weekend.
yeah, it's a shame I can't go. But yeah, no, like, and I can guarantee you at MCM Comic Con, I could probably get quite a bit of content recorded.
And you'll get a shit done. Trust me.
Yeah, I'll get a lot of content recorded. I'll probably be able to meet actors that I want to meet anyway.
Hey, Connor.
That's not a couch. That's my bed.
From the casting couch video.
No, that's my bed. What you're seeing at the top there is my headboard. So like, yeah, I'm tempted to go to MCM, but I also want to start trying to hit up toy fairs as well, because I've kind of like I've got into more figure collecting than just Power Rangers recently. And I blame
Sundowns near you. Is it Sundown near you?
Where's Sandown?
And search spreadsheets for the leather ones, Connor.
Oh, you leave my stitch bedding alone.
I know Sandown's down London. There's a few big ones down London, Peaky. I know that. So
London, we'll see. London's quite easy for me to get to. It's half an hour on the train. So
I know there's a big few special ones coming up this year from a couple of the groups. I'll let you know. Down the London ones.
Well, you've got me on Facebook, yeah. If you're a part of any Facebook groups that just like promote toy fairs, like just
I think it's Pickle and Peaky Puff now.
No, I don't need a box to stand on.
Normally, your best one, Peaky, is the Toy Division group because they promote.
Yeah.
So you don't understand anything there. They promote the shows.
Steps.
And they got a couple of coming up.
There's our straps.
No, there's no straps on the bed.
No, chains and leather. Chains and leather. There you go.
I want to start hitting up more toy fairs because I blame Baz for this. I've started picking up other types of figures that aren't Power Ranger related.
Didn't you blame me?
No, it is your fault because first off, you're the one who got me introduced to toys for £1, and then you show off all these figures from like Ghostbusters, Apex, stuff that I'm interested in, and it's like I want those figures now because Baz showed them off to me.
Yeah. I'm second to that. I'm going with Peaky, so that's 2-1, Baz.
We blame you a lot in the Discord for our toy habits. So
that's a good deal. It's like I'll share it with the rest of them.
I've also found something else that I want to start collecting, which I'm going to dive into at some point. I want to get a collection of the Doctor Who sonic screwdrivers. So I want to get all of the different sonic screwdrivers that are
That's out next month, isn't it, Peaky? The special anniversary, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the free specials start from the 25th of November. And I am tempted to do a video on each episode. And from the 1st of November, all 800 episodes of Doctor Who, the Doctor Who spin-offs, so Sarah Jane Adventures and Torchwood, are going to be on BBC iPlayer for the UK and Disney Plus for the rest of the world.
The news I got from his human of me has gone down. I only get to shake his hands.
But the only Doctor Who episodes that won't be on BBC iPlayer and Disney Plus are the first 2 episodes of William Hartnell's era, which was The Unearthly Child, Part 1 and Part 2, I think. It's because there's a massive dispute with the writer's son at the moment, so they can't put the first couple of episodes, which doesn't. I don't understand that, because surely putting them on the streaming service so people can go back and rewatch them for fans who have never seen them, like me. I've never seen the old Doctor Who episodes apart from the odd occasional couple. They're going to get royalties from it because people are going to be watching it.
The problem is, Pete, with something like that, you get copyright copies from different. If it's a different company that did the copy, for example, Power Rangers original one is done by the 95 movie. It's done by somebody. And they can't put it onto other streams because it's owned by that streaming company.
Yeah, but It's disappointing that we're not going to see the first couple of episodes of Doctor Who, because it's just going to start on like BBC iPlayer, Disney Plus. It's going to start off with the Doctor's already off on an adventure.
Yeah.
Like, so you're not going to get kind of like that first initial backstory of who the Doctor is, which I think is quite important to like someone who's new to those episodes, new to watching Doctor Who, and is going back to the very beginning. Because as soon as they hit BBC iPlayer, I'm gonna watch I'm gonna see where it starts off with on BBC iPlayer. Watch the other episodes before that somewhere else. I may have to sail the 7 seas for it. And then I'm gonna pick it back up on BBC iPlayer because I want to go back and watch the old Who. Because the
Old
only,
Who? You're not
the
Who?
only, yeah, old Who. The only Doctor from the like the original run that I ever watched was Sylvester McCoy.
Yeah.
So I only really saw Sylvester McCoy's Doctor, and I saw a couple of Peter Davison's as well. So I want to go back. I want to watch all these these old storylines, and I want to go back and to the very beginning, watch Doctor Who.
Question for you though, Peaky. You just said you want to collect all the Sonic Screwdrivers.
Yeah.
Would you go into the actual action figures as well?
I don't know. Maybe.
Do you think you'd go that way? You can get the action figure to go with the Doctor screwdriver. So he gets all the 15 Doctors.
I could get a figure of the Doctor that used
the
that.
The only reason I'm asking is because I know you mentioned that, I think it was last week or the week before, that you had a big B&M Zone up near you.
Yeah.
And I know they do have, I think it's 4 or 5 different free packs that they've got. I think they're reduced to either £6 or £7.
Because
they've also got they've also got this season's one, so you're basically getting the whole, is it 13 or 14 Doctors?
There's 13 Doctors. There's 13 Doctors out at the moment. 14's first episode. Well, 14 first comes.
You get the one with the TARDIS plus the Doctor for that era.
Well, technically, the 14th Doctor is going to be in these 3 specials, which is David Tennant's Doctor. He's technically the 14th regeneration, but the official new Doctor starts. I think he comes into it Christmas Day. Yeah. So they've just started filming his 2nd series.
You have noticed that in B&M's recently. There's a lot of new Doctor Who.
Coming up to the Doctor is the anniversary special. That's why
you're getting 2 packs of the Daleks, and you're getting Doctor. You're getting a Doctor with his specific TARDIS for that era.
You can see there. I've got I showed it off. The
Silver Dalek.
I've got the remote control Dalek from 2005, which I'm fixing up, to be honest, because the gun's a little bent from where it's been stuck in a cupboard all these years. So I'm going to get the hairdryer and kind of bend it back into shape. And I'm missing the eye stalk. So I'm missing his eye. So
something like that, Pete, you might find at the Reading Comic Con, boxes and that sort of stuff.
Well, so I'm scouring eBay, so I'm keeping an eye on eBay prices. They're about 30. They're about 25 to 30 quid on eBay, which I'm not going to resort to getting on eBay unless I have to, because we're going to check up. We're going to pull everything out of the loft at some point anyway, and we're going to go through all of our cupboards.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. You may actually have the bits that's missing. Probably.
Yeah, if I find the eye stalk, I'm sorted. I've got everything then. But I've made a decision. I'm not extending the Lego City anymore, so I'm not going to get any more buildings for it. So my main focus on the Lego City is all the vehicles. I'm going to have all the ships and that I'm going to have hovering over this by the Bugle, the Sanctum, and the Road. I'm going to have them hovering all over it. And the other side, I'm going to reserve for it's probably going to be in a Doctor Who segment where I'm going to have the remote control Dalek there. I'm going to have the sonic screwdrivers, kind of on little plinths, and I'm going to.
Are you sticking to 3.5-inch figures or the 5-inch?
What if I get the Doctor Who stuff? I don't know. I haven't thought about getting the figures. I've just thought about getting the Sonic. I just want the Sonic screwdrivers. Because I had David Tennant, Christopher Eccleston / David Tennant Sonic screwdriver, and I also had Matt Smith's Sonic screwdriver. So, like, I was like, I really want to get the Sonic screwdrivers again.
Well, you can get them in Lego as well.
I don't want them in Lego. I want to be able to push the button.
Okay.
I want to be able to point at stuff and try to Sonic it. And
Sonic stream say, Sonic Bowser's like, your nostrils coming out.
But yeah, no, I'm going into dangerous territories here. I can tell, because I already want the other Ghostbusters that are in the wave of the figure that I bought recently. I want the Apex Legend figures that are in the wave.
That's next to me there, no?
I want the other Apex Legend figures they do to go with the others that I've got. I was like, for God's sake, I'm running out of room, which is why I'm kind of gonna reduce the Lego City into keeping it as it is.
Yeah, just wait until you get another couple of weeks. Wait until you start getting your Christmas stock in for the toy aisle, and you'll be like, if I could buy that, buy that, buy that, buy that, buy that.
The trouble is the same thing happened last year. Is that the toy stuff we had in our store was really shit. We
just kind of coming out. So
we haven't been getting any new toy stock in since I've been there. It's all just been the same stuff. Just
there's only two stores that I've seen that you've told me about those alternation figures. Was your store and the one I went to. I've never seen them in any other store yet.
No, I went to a Home Bargains not so long ago when I went to the retro toy shop, and I went into the Home Bargains there just to see because it's bigger than my one. So I was like, see if they've got anything different that we don't have, because a lot of the time with like B&M and Home Bargains, the biggest stores get the newer stock. So I went in there they didn't even have those alternations. They didn't even have the small Black Adam figures that.
Well, it's weird because wait a minute, we've got 1, 2.
You got 5 bars.
3, 4, 5. I've got 6 B&Ms, probably in a 50-mile radius. Right?
Yeah.
And there's only 2 of them. There's only 3 of them that haven't seen Super 7 stuff in yet.
So mine, I haven't been in my B&M yet. I do want to go in there and have a look to see what they've got. But apparently the one we've got is one of the biggest ones. Like it's now part of the biggest B&Ms. It's taken over 3 shops. One of those shops was a Pets at Home. The other one was a tile place, and then the other one was a Lidl. And we all know how big Lidl stores are.
Yeah.
You should go down and have a good fucking look, because even though I've got B&M's probably 5 minutes up the road for me, I've got to look down the both aisles twice.
Yeah, so I'm tempted
you
to.
You always have like that quick scan to see what new stuff. You know where the new stuff usually gets put out. Especially my local one, I know where they put the new stuff out. So you always go to that first. It's like, oh, there's nothing new there, and then you'll go down halfway, and it's like, oh, wait a minute, they should be up there, not fucking halfway down. So it's like they're kind of confusing people.
Yeah, so I do want to go and have a look at that. I might see.
Last week when I picked up these ones, you'd actually think they would have them next to the turtle section that they've got.
Yeah.
The way they've done my one is like all the turtle stuff, or like all the mayhem stuff that they've got is all in one section, plus with the Super 7s is mixed in with that, and all the plushies that they've brought out now, they're all in one section. But they weren't. They were right down the bottom.
Different companies.
Never near
the different companies.
Yeah.
Different toy companies.
I might see if the mum and dad want to go.
Your one is like if they've got Marvel stuff in, or if they've got Sonic, they always keep the stuff in the same section. They never like put Sonic here and then
we try to as well. We try to keep the Sonic stuff together.
Keep it all, so it's easier for them to put stock out.
I might see if mum and dad want to go to B&M tomorrow, to be honest.
I get it from man. You never know. You might find something that you've been looking for.
Peaky's trying to spend your money without getting out of the house.
PK, if you go to B&M's in the morning, you see the Super 7s, buy them. That's an
I don't think
order.
I've got enough money for that.
Or just say, Dad, you like do me a favour until payday? Can you give me that 20 quid? Just do what I do, man. I just say, Mum, you got to show you 20 quid until Friday.
I've got 20 quid until next week.
She'll be like, "What you want 20 quid for?" She says,
I've also got to try and find a Halloween costume for Tuesday because we've only just been told that we're allowed to dress up for Halloween at work.
Chris, you didn't need to dress something in. Just go as that dress-free drama.
But why tell us like 5 days before Halloween?
Well, that was like from on Tuesday there. It's like, oh, by the way, the 25th, we're having a Halloween, we're having a costume competition. I wasn't working yesterday anyway, but it's like, folk were like, but why tell us now? You could have told us that weeks ago.
Why they could have told us at like the beginning of the month for like a couple of weeks ago, so everyone had a bit more time in trying to get a costume. It's a bit short notice.
Well, it's a bit late now, but I'm quite surprised that I never told you earlier on. But I was late in getting them. But you know that Toys for a Pound?
Yeah.
They had a lot of Universal Monster stuff in the day.
Oh,
But
did they?
it was sold out quick.
I bet it was. So I'm struggling to find a Halloween costume.
I went on at 11:10, like what I normally do on a Tuesday and a Thursday, and all the Universal stuff was all sold out. That Super 7 they actually had NECA ones in as well. I was surprised that they had NECA stuff. The NECA ones were like 20 quid for the NECA fucking monsters. That Super 7, they had two different types of Super 7. They had the translucent ones plus the standard ones. They were a £5, but they were all sold out. Somebody must have been basically refreshing their fucking page and fucking bought the lot.
I'm just trying to look around because Fuller's just put, is that a massive bottle of lube? And I'm just kind of like looking around my room and like, what is he on about?
I think he's talking about that bottle. Well, I think it's a bottle next to your screen at the back.
Oh no, it's got a light in it. It's one of my old rum bottles that I had when I used to drink, and I
seen that question. I seen that as well, and it's like,
it's got a light in it, so it has like fairy lights in it.
Yeah, well, he's also said what's a sonic vibrator?
It's something that I'm going to use on you if you don't shut up.
Okay, we went over a wee bit, but I did say we were only going to do this for an hour tonight because I need to get up early tomorrow.
Yeah, you're a busy guy tomorrow. I'm busy as well. I'm going to town.
I've got to get up early, but Ken and me, I'll not be able to sleep because I'll just be constantly worrying all night.
I've got to go into town in the morning, and then I've got to
start. Is that a new one you've got, Dave, or is that the old reliable?
Old reliable.
I hadn't seen that mask in what was it 2 years ago, 3 years ago? 2 years ago? You wore that?
3. I was in America this time last year. The year before, something else, and then the year before, so about 3 years ago. Peaky dressed up as the Green Arrow, I think.
I did. I'm not dressing up.
And then Baz dressed up as something out of Monsters Inc., the blue guy.
Oh, silly.
And to be honest, I do have a lab coat, so I may just go as like a scientist next week. But it's not like we've on the thing that they put out to everyone is like best dressed wins like a chocolate hamper for their store. So I kind of want to try and go all out as like the best dressed, just so I can like try and win us the chocolate hamper.
What's on your t-shirt, jumper?
So it's a jumper I got when I went to Shrewsbury Prison.
You can wear that. You're a prison guard, a zombie
Uh,
prison guard.
I was thinking about I was trying to find a Jack Skellington costume from Nightmare Before Christmas. So I thought, oh, no one's going to dress up as that. I found the outfit, but nowhere was selling the mask that I could get in time for Tuesday. And a lot of the mask was literally just a face mask with like a strap that goes on. I was like, oh, what a full face mask. So, it looks the proper part. Nothing. I was like, oh. So I'm going to try and have another think. And do I get one of the Peaky Blinders suits out and go as a Peaky Blinder?
That's not Halloween, though.
No, but no one else is going to do it.
You know what you could do, Peaky?
What?
If you reach your goal on the weekend on Saturday night for your plug for your channel, if you get £1,000, you could shave hair off, look like that.
No, I've made the decision. I'm actually going to be growing my hair out. I want to try and see what I look like with a mullet. So
this was to become a real boy. That's when you become a real boy.
I'm gonna attempt to grow a mullet.
Chris will never reach to be a real boy.
Mate, I might. Have you seen my hairline?
Anything's possible. Yeah, the only wants to be Stu.
My forehead is getting bigger. It's because I wear hats, and obviously I wear my hats so tight that when I take them off, it's starting to affect my hairline.
It does actually.
Yeah.
Anyway, Chrissy, before I forget, good luck on Saturday night on the Peaky Arrow Productions, is it, YouTube channel?
It is indeed.
9:30 till 9:30 Sunday morning, is it?
Finish at 10:30 Sunday morning.
So 9:30 Sunday night to Saturday night until 10:30 Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Good luck. I hope it all goes well, dude. I really hope it does.
Like I said earlier, the goal is £1,000, but any money that we raise for the charity is such a big help to them. I can't physically grow, but what you see here on my chin, you can't really see it, but this little bit of
Have you seen that? Chris can't grow a beard. It's bum fluff he grows.
Yeah, I don't grow facial hair. Like, I'll get it in patches, so I get it here. I get patches all here, and then I get like a little pencil mustache.
That's why he's not a real boy yet.
My dad's the same. His facial hair grows in patches as well. So I think I've just.
Think you still got your little dog?
Yeah.
Go and cut some hair off and do a mustache, like in that cartoon. See the cartoon?
Could do. Yeah. But yeah, no. Like I said, any money that we raise during the stream for the charity will be a massive help to them.
Good luck anyway, pigs.
That's what you should have actually done, Chris. It's like, if we could raise £1,000, I'll shave my hair live.
No, because I want a mullet. I want to grow a mullet.
Trust me, once you shave your hair and when it grows in it'll grow in quicker.
To be honest, my hair grows quite quickly because I usually get 3 haircuts a month.
3 a month?
I get 1 at the beginning of the month, 1 in the middle, and then 1 at the end.
I didn't worry about it. I just have to cut my hair twice a month.
I pay £18 a haircut.
It's a polish that fucking costs me money.
Yeah, no, 3 haircuts a month. Sometimes I can last with just 2 because I have the issue where once it starts touching my neck or my ears, it annoys me, and I have to get it cut. Yeah. But I'm going to try and fight through that to grow this mullet.
See, the amount of times I've tried to grow a beard, right, and it gets to a certain stage, and it's like, fuck it.
Yeah, that's like with me. It gets to the stage that I'm at now, and it just nothing.
It's like my 2 brothers. You can grow beards, not a fucking problem, but as soon as it gets a certain thing and it touches my nose, it's got to come off.
My way of doing it is once I've got the mullet, I'm going to shave just the side, so it's just the mullet running down.
Fuck it. The next time you come up to you, I'll fucking cut your hair for fuck all. I'll get you pissed first.
I don't drink, so how are you going to get me pissed?
I'll find a way. Trust me. We're kind of thinking that. Yeah, there's some blackcurrant for you. For you kind
Anyway,
of
Pixar, Peaky Weeky. Good luck
Sorry,
the weekend, dude. Hope you all goes well.
Buck
Thank you,
pass.
thank you, Dave.
You'll know kind of difference between it. You'll be thinking it's blackcurrant.
Basil brush.
Yes, my friend.
Shush.
Why?
Shush. Sheesh. Peaky, good luck on Saturday night, dude. Hope it all goes well for everyone else turns up.
Thank you.
Good luck with the guy next door on your stream, because I know he's going to be a terrible person. All I say is please don't give somebody the cat food again, because that was quite weird last stream.
Yeah, no, so the only people that will get the link to the StreamYard is everybody that is going to be coming on. If anybody
And also
does
the cat
want to
food
come
person,
on,
good luck.
if anybody does want to come on, that like for a segment where I've kind of got like an open spot type situation, if anybody does want to come on, obviously like as long as I know them, I'll DM them the link. I won't put it in chat.
Well, anyway, Chris, good luck anyway, mate. You all the best anyway.
Thank you. Doing what I can.
Well, everyone stay safe. Have an awesome weekend. Check out Chris's live stream on Saturday if you can. Don't spend too much money.
Yeah.
So
Also, just going to throw that if you are going to come and hang out and watch the stream and watch what's going to be going on, don't feel like you have to donate. Just you being there, showing support in that way, I'm happy with. And only donate if you can. So if you're financially stable enough to be able to donate, only do so, and only if you want to. I'm not going to force people to donate to watch. It's not just for raising money; it's also going to be for entertainment as well. That's why the segments that I've got and the guests that I've got coming on, I've chosen for entertainment value.
So you've got the best of the best coming on, so I'm fucked then.
So yeah, you don't have to donate if you don't want to, or if you can't donate, it's not a problem. Just being there, showing support in chat, having a laugh with us all as well. And also for any of you that follow me on Twitter, if you can and if you want to, feel free to share the stream and everything out. I've promoted it quite a little bit more this week because obviously it's the build up to it. And tomorrow I'll be redoing the schedule. So a couple of people have had to drop out due to personal reasons, which I was completely fine with. So I've had to redo the schedule a little bit. So we've had small changes. So I'll be doing the reschedule tomorrow. That'll be going out. And I just thank you. I just want to say this now. Thank you for anybody that has been supporting me up until the build up of all this event, and for continuously showing support to not just me but to the channel as well. Like the channel's growing quite well at the moment. We're on 524 subs, I think, and we're actually slowly starting to get up to that 3,000 public watch hours to get some monetization on the channel. So thank you everyone for showing me support and for supporting whatever I do on the channel.
No, I think it must be a full moon tonight. Dave's changed again.
Oh no, but yeah, no, go. Yeah, if you can make it to the stream, yeah, then that's absolutely fine. It's all for fun, and it's while we're going to try and raise some money while we're having fun at the same time.
But we will call it tonight, and we'll see. Hopefully, we'll see everybody on Saturday.
Yeah, and Sunday morning.
As I say, have an awesome weekend. Don't spend too much money. I know I will. I have a few things I have my eyes on, so I'll need to thing it to Chris, so Chris buys them as well. I'm going to be his influence.
Are they stuff that I'm going to be interested in?
Probably yes, and probably no. But
God, don't do this to me.
But
You're going to be the death of me.
you're the death of me. It's you that got me into a few bits as well. So then start.
That's payback for what you've got me into.
But thanks again for everybody that's popped into the chat. I do appreciate coming on here and being a part of the chat on a Thursday night. And I appreciate yourself, Chris, for coming on, and the same with Dave. But we will call it a night, and we'll speak to everybody soon.
Yeah. Peace.
Come on.